Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Inside the Dressing Room powered by Extreme. I'm your host Dhaka, and tonight Lionel Messi could play his last international match in a global tournament. Would that be the case? To talk about all that, I have Rifat Masood with me. Rifat, tonight could be a very historically significant moment in football because Lionel Messi could well play his last match in a global tournament, barring the 2026 World Cup. What do you think? Inter Miami is facing PSG. Could really this be Messi's last match?
And if Messi wins the game, if Inter Miami, they somehow gets through from the second stage and beating especially the European champions, I think that would be some kind of history even in Lionel Messi's golden career.
সব মশার বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষা দিতে এলো বসুন্ধরা এক্সট্রিম অ্যারোসল মশার বিরুদ্ধে এক্সট্রিম সুরক্ষা
But I don't think that that is possible because at the end of the day we love all those fairy tale stories, but this cannot happen, right? I mean, you're playing against PSG,
the European
champions,
right?
And yes, you are Inter Miami, you have Lionel Messi in your team, you have Jordi Alba, you have Sergio Busquets, you have Luis Suarez, but although they have those footballers, all those stars, I don't think they can compete against PSG. Yes. The main question I think will be raised in today's match that if an MLS club they can compete with an European team from the top level.
Right, elite level. And also, if we compare player to player, pound for pound, PSG is well ahead. I mean, let's face the facts. Messi, Suarez, Busquets, Alba, all are at the wrong end of 30 and well past their prime. PSG, on the other hand, just imagine the team. I mean, Dembele, Vitinha, Kivicha, Doué, all are in their absolute peak of powers.
Not even a month that they won the Champions League. But I think Luis Enrique, as he was saying before the match, that if you let them play, if you let Inter Miami play and if you do not go for the ball, if you don't counter press, then they can change the game. But I don't think that that is a reality. We saw Inter Miami in their previous 3 matches in Club World Cup. I guess they played every match, I think, in a certain plan. And the plan was to finish the game within a half. If you follow their games, I think you'd know that if they're good in first half, they're bad in the second half. If they're good in the second half, they're bad in the first half. So this is how they have come through the group stage. So it's going to be tough.
I think, Rifat, what you said, it's very valid because all the stars and the PSG's core strengths, these 3 or 4 players, they are now cannot perform through 90 minutes. You know, like, so I think Messi chooses his moments, we know. Lionel Messi does not run for 90 minutes. He never did. At when he's 38, recently he turned 38, now he would choose even shorter spells, like 10 minutes to play a game. And of course, he has the ability to decide.
And he can change the game within a second, you know.
But if you have 4 players like Lionel Messi who cannot run for 90 minutes, again, those names, Suarez, Messi, Alba, and the team will suffer. And you rightly put it, that Inter Miami can play their best football for a single half, right?
Yeah, they maybe can sustain, but not through 90 minutes, I guess, because if you follow their games, Inter Miami, I think they're good for Major League Soccer. I think they're good for
CONCACAF zone?
Yeah, that zone, but not really against the European team. Yes, they have beaten Porto in the group stages, but Porto
haven't been the elite for a long time.
And Porto, they have been struggling for a long time.
Right. Rifat, now comes the question, if, and the possibilities are high, if Inter Miami bows out from FIFA Club World Cup tonight, would we see Messi in a global tournament again?
I think I would see Lionel Messi in next year's World Cup. Yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan. The only reason Lionel Messi
He'll be 39 by then.
Yes. The only reason he's playing for Argentina and he's playing for Inter Miami, I think it's to play in the World Cup. And if Cristiano Ronaldo can play, Lionel Messi can play, but I'm not sure that if he will be a starter or not. But yes, I think his fans will be waiting to see him again in another world stage.
All right, we'll wait for the World Cup. But now Bangladeshi,
If he's fit, of course.
of course, but Bangladeshi fans
Yeah.
started
They're looking for
waiting.
Lionel Messi, yeah.
They're waiting for some other stars, new bunch of
New
players.
Messiah.
New Messiah, new maybe Hamza, new maybe Shom. Talking about, of course, the trial that has been going on in Bafoufe. What are the inside stories that you've heard? What I've heard that players have skills, have the brains, but fitness-wise a bit behind. So, what are the inside stories you've
One
heard?
of the reasons behind their lack of fitness is maybe most of them are jet lagged. They came here like 2 or 3 days before the trial, and they are having to compete with the weather also. So this is a challenge for them. I have seen some of the players' Instagram stories, and I found that they're taking pictures of moshari, in their bedrooms, in front of the mirror.
Things that are very new to them.
Very new to them. They haven't seen a CNG, but they're coming on a CNG and to the stadium. So these are new things for them, and still they are trying to perform their best. Remind you that this is not the ideal weather or condition for them to perform to get the best out of them. So coaches, especially the technical director Saiful Bar, we have heard him saying that they are trying to overlook the fact that not really overlooking the fact, they are trying to say that they will consider the fact that under these humid conditions, these players are not used to play, so we'll try to facilitate them in a game situation. These players, they don't know each other. Most of them, they don't know each other. So when you are putting them in the same field on a given day, it's tough for them. It's difficult for even Lionel Messi to play alongside players that he never knew.
Has never met.
Yeah. So that thing is also there. But we should give them enough credit, because they have come here with the idea for representing Bangladesh national team.
Well, they all aspire to represent Bangladesh.
I think it's a huge thing, and it's a huge thing for us as a nation that a lot of Bangladeshi people, they live abroad, but they play football and they want to represent Bangladesh.
Right. Rifat, Bafoufe have trialed more than 50 players, right? If I'm not mistaken, the number is 52.
That is the number they're saying.
Exactly. So if, let's theoretically suggest that if Bangladesh can get 4, 5 or maybe 6 players out of this bunch, maybe not for immediate future, but maybe down the line 2 or 3 years later, if we can get 5 or 6 players for the national team, I think that's a win-win situation.
Yeah, that's a win, I'd say. That's a win. There are players who haven't played in the professional level, and also there are players who are playing in the 3rd, 2nd or 4th, 5th division in Europe. So I think they are ahead in game sense, they are ahead in game reading capabilities. What the coaches are looking for, that if they are technically sound
and
if they
adaptable
can
to the condition,
adapt
right?
to the tactical setup, they are advising them. If they're enough social, by social I mean if they give a pass to one of their teammates, and if he doesn't get it back, what he was maybe expecting,
the temperament, basically.
How is his reaction? How is he dealing with his teammates? These are the things I think coaches are looking for, and also there are those technical and tactical things, and also the fitness level, the physical level. Some of the players are jet lagged, some of the players are struggling with many problems. I think diarrhea is one of them. They have changed the condition. Yes, so that is going on also, and players are having those problems, and yet they are present at the field. They're trying to perform.
Right. So, Rifat, let's hope Bangladesh can get something out of this bunch, and at least 4 or 5 players. Unfortunately, this is all the time we have for you today.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, that was all the time we have for you today. I'll be back soon with more sporting stories and discussion topics. Till then, you take care.
For more update, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.